Hey everybody! Another bonus stream. Everyone I've seen referred to in the chat now as a bonus played forward. Played forward implies that I might actually try to finish the game. I mean, I will probably try to finish the game, but I might not do it, here with you people. We'll see how this all shakes out. I've got like another week left, right, to try to finish this. Who knows what'll happen. I'm Beej. This is, I almost did say played forward. This is a bonus stream. We are playing Fallout, and it's here on the Loading Ready Run Interesting Entertainment Network. I want to thank all of you for joining me today, and you can show your appreciation for my gratitude by going to patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You can also back us on the YouTubes where you might be watching this, any of our YouTube channels. We have several. They're all in the little additional channels category, but you can back any of our YouTube channels to your liking by becoming a member or by just leaving super thanks and stuff like that. You can also just back us here on Twitch, which is where this is being broadcast live, twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun. And if you have Amazon Prime, you have a Twitch Prime sub. I'm really getting back into the swing of this whole patter thing. You can back us there. And if you have Amazon Prime, you have a Twitch Prime sub. Don't just let that go to waste every month. You're paying for part of your Amazon Prime membership, and now you have to watch ads as part of Amazon Prime Video, so you might as well make them give some money to other people instead of just the companies that are backing these ads that you didn't want to watch on your streaming service. But you can also go to the store.loadingreadyrun.com. That is our merchandise site. You can buy all sorts of things there. Some things we are currently out of, but we are restocking them. And I always like to know what people want. So if you see something there that you're like, man, I want that, but you're out of it, put your email address in the blank. Select the shirt size as well if you're picking a shirt. And then click the notify me button. That will let you know when it comes into stock. And that is the only thing we'll do with that email address, is let you know that something is coming into stock. I don't do anything with those emails. I cannot be bothered. I have too many other things I'd rather be doing with my day than trying to irritate my customers. So, let's get on with the game. I fit nicely in the corner here. We are at the Boneyard. Ooh. I like that it's Boneyard Addendum. It's like, okay, these two things are the same place. And that's okay. So, I guess I'll live with that. What do I want? We're watching you. I saw Caleb. So all the regulators must look like this. There, I found a shack. There's two dogs. That's just a way down, isn't it? Yeah, that's just a way down. Ladder leads into darkness below. Great. Well, you know what? Might as well go down and talk to people. Cheery man with close cropped hair. Hello, stranger. What can I do for you today? My name's Beej. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Tyne. Can I ask you about the hub merchants? I do some trading with them from time to time. Ultimately, I sell bullets in exchange for food. I'd like to... What's your take on Addendum? Ain't a bad little town. Zimmerman's a fair man. Maybe not the brightest guy. And of course, we've got Miles. Probably the only man in 100 miles who knows anything about science. Ah, yes. We used to... Miles in 100 miles. I'm looking for someone who knows about science within 100 kilometers. Do you have somebody here named Clicks? I'd like to do some trading. Yeah, that's about it. You got Nuka-Cola, you've got plasma grenade and flamethrower fuel, and you've got just a bunch of loose 7.62 NATO, I'm assuming, 45 caliber, and some FMJ, 223 FMJ, which I believe I'm carrying a fair bit of that as well. Yeah. 45 cal is what Ian needs. But we can always come back here and talk to this guy later. Done. What's brown and sounds like a bell? What's brown and sounds like a bell? Dun. What if I just left some drugs on your... Okay, so that's how... Oh. Plastique. Flare. Dynamite. Stims. Booze. Ah, delicious booze. Bottle caps. Done. What's on here? Ah, okay. So this is the one where he would offer me stuff. I see. And then... Thanks, bye. If I look at one of these bookshelves and he tries to shoot me because I looked at a bookshelf, I'm going to be very upset. I guess, overall... Yeah, there's no sort of, like, extra things hidden in a corner or anything like that anyway. We're going to go up. Bye, Tyne. Tina. That is a regulator. That is a fence. That is a caravan customer. So that is the way out. That is another way to go, right. I gotta remember where everything is. And also, I probably need to heal. We can look around a bit, I think. I will. What was that? We're going to be short food again? Okay. All right, you've got some beer. That's something. What do you want? Who are you? I'm John Zinnerman, Mayor of Addendum. Whatever. What's it to you? Guard said you had a job for me. My mate, have dealt with a vicious murdering band of thieves before. Is it out here? Is there any place in the wasteland that doesn't have a gang problem? You dealt with gangs before? You could say that. Good, you know how ruthless and bloodthirsty they can be. The Blades are the worst of them all, I'm afraid. We're a humble, God-fearing town that is only trying to survive, and these monsters prey on us. He whispers under his breath, and our children. What do you mean, prey on you? Well, the regulators keep them from attacking us outright, but it's all they can do to keep our little community safe. They try to sneak in at night to kill our citizens or to kidnap our children, and he stops a moment to compose himself. Continuing, just last week, one of them burst through the north gate in the middle of the night with dynamite strapped to his body to blow up the regulars' barracks. No doubt to weaken us enough so that they could launch a full-scale attack. What happened to him? Luckily, the regulars killed him before he could complete his plan. I saw his body myself. So you didn't actually see the guy run into your town with dynamite strapped to his body? That's what I would want to ask. But what would you like me to do about it? It's maybe the safer way to go here. You 2,000 caps killer leader, I want that bitch's head. Seems personal about her. Why just the leader? Sound good to me. Why just the leader? The fall part without her vile influence. Sounds like a fun girl. She had my son kidnapped, tortured, and killed. They left him impaled on a poster outside the gates. Those sick bastards will take the job? I don't think I want the job after all. Get into trouble. Thank the gods. Finally, my son shall be avenged. The Blades campus north of here. Come back when you've done the job. Done. Has that now set me on a path to doing this no matter what? Also, what's in here? Holy shit, that's just open. Manhole. Bookshelf. Manhole. Bookshelf. Nothing in the backpack. Nothing in the bag. We could take the extra doctor's bag, I guess. We could take everything, really. Not like it matters to me what I take. Ultimately, it's all mine. Everything in the game is mine. All right, inventory. I learned new ways to heal injury. By only a few percent, but that's fine. The caravan has left. Now, as my understanding is that I will just... Jesus. Dude's just got, like, a sledgehammer. Must be a fun job. All right. Nope, nothing hitting around a corner. Nothing weird like that. What's in this tent? Makeshift bed. Okay, so we went in there. I don't believe we met. I'm Miles. What can I do for you? That smock makes you look like a scientist. What are you studying? I'm a chemist. Mostly I make primer and powder so we can reuse the brass casings from bullets, but I also dabble with some other chemicals. I like this. Taking jobs from disreputable people is a great way to talk to law enforcement with incriminating testimony. Am I a Fallout boy? I believe I am the Fallout boy. I am or maybe a Fallout boy. Sure, that's a. I keep thinking that Vault Boy was called Fallout Boy, and I was like, I know that's not right. Oh, yo, I can talk science to this person. Where do you get the sulfur, potassium nitrate, and other chemicals? It's unusual to find somebody who can appreciate chemistry, but to answer your question, some of the materials we get from hub merchants, other web manufacturers just find in the area. For instance, the dung heaps from the Brahmin are a good source, as well as some of the strains of fungus that I cultivate. What other chemicals do you work with? I've been trying to get some strong acids that Smitty can use them for etching. I've also been trying to make some permanent dyes and inks, but without access to natural inks, it's difficult. So you make bullets. Yes, although Smitty's the one who actually casts the bullets, I just fill the brass casings. But the hub merchants make a profit off of you in the town. Yes, well, we have to make a living. Since the hydroponic farms aren't functioning, we have to buy food from the merchants, and bullets are the only thing we have to sell. I could try to get the parts to fix the hydroponic farms. Really, that would be wonderful. We're just missing a few parts, but I'm sure if you could scrounge up the right pieces, we could be self-sufficient. Samael might be able to give you some help. Done. A lot of people living underground here. Cool. I see mushrooms. See lots of mushrooms. Badger. A mushroom. Well, you see, well. You see, lamppost. Everyone just keeps walking. Get back to the hub. All right, so everybody just doesn't want to talk to me. Ooh, you look like Mad Max. I don't believe we met. I'm Beej. Pleasure's mine. I'm called Samuel. Also, Miles said I should talk to you about parts for his hydroponic farms. Do you know anything about that? Ah, yes, as a matter of fact, I do. Last week I sent a guy up north to look for parts for Miles, but we haven't heard from him since. The last transmission I got from him was that he'd found the parts, was on his way back. I haven't had time to check out personally yet, and I don't want to be another person to lose another person to whatever may have hurt his disappearance. If I can get any info on your guys, there's some kind of finder's fee? You know what? Great, thank you. I'll search in that area for the parts. I'll let you know if I find your missing friend. Would you? That'd be great. Like I said, things have been busy here and we can't afford to be losing more people. Hello. Hi, you new here? Yes, I am. I'm called Beej. I'm Lorraine. Can I ask you a few questions? What do you need to know about? Tell me about the Boneyard. This used to be a big city called Los Angeles, but the bombs hit really hard. Now there's just the Angels Boneyard. We out-of-towners are just trying to survive in the wreckage. Tell me more about Los Angeles. Lots of people lived here. From what I hear, the survivors hid in a big place called a vault and came out years later. Some of them started the regulators and then founded Addendum, while the others formed the Blades. The gun runners aren't from here originally. Oh, where's this vault? Supposedly it was somewhere south of here, but I don't know really. I think everyone left because it was broken. More questions? Tell me about the other residents. Zimmerman watches over our town. He makes sure that everyone gets fed and everyone has a job to do. Someone else? Caleb. Leader of the regulators. This is a job to protect Addendum. He seems to enjoy it a little more than he should. Miles. Our resident chemist. Miles makes bullets, and he also built the water distillery that makes sure we get clean water from the well. He's working on an underground farm right now, but he's missing some parts. Tyne runs the shop. The shop. It's in the bunker near the gate. He trades with the hub merchants for us. Very dwarf fortress, that feels like, right? Buddy of mine who played a lot of dwarf fortress was like, yeah, so the first thing you kind of do when you're setting up your mine is right out front, you just make this little area so you can start, so people are coming by, they can see, oh, there's a place to trade, and you make your little trading post just outside, and then somebody just kind of stays there to, talk to traders whenever they show up. Meanwhile, all the real nonsense is going on inside your mind, but you've got like a place outside to build a trading post. So people outside will be like, oh, look at this cute little. It's like, yeah, inside it's just it's like this masterwork of refinery going on. All right, talk about someone else. Smitty is a tinkerer of sorts. He's good at repair work. He casts bullets and fixes broken stuff around town. Nobody. Nice talking to you. Nice talking to you too. In fact, I'd like to talk to you some more. More about Los Angeles. What's the deal? So south of here is the vault. What's the deal with the regulators? They keep the peace, control the money coming and going out. The rest of people here pretty much work for the regulators, and that ain't the most forgiving job. Many of them don't ever see beyond the fence that surrounds this place. Thanks for the warning. Nice talking to you. That is not what I wanted. I wanted to just keep talking. Boneyard, Los Angeles. Gun runners. Where are they from? Not really sure. I think you're from somewhere up north of here. Ask about some other things. What do you do for a living? I'm a scav. I work with Samuel to collect stuff from the ruins so we can use it to build or trade. Why doesn't everyone here do that? How many scavs are there? How does everybody do that? They get the death claws out there. Oh, multiple. Plus, the regulators take a percentage off the top, plus for protection here in Addendum. Yes, people don't have the upfront cash or the guts to stare death claw in the eye. How do you avoid the death claws? We only scavenge after dark, and we're very good at what we do. Samuel's got a little test he likes to throw out at people before he lets them become scavs. What's the test? Person hides somewhere with an Addendum during the day. If he can't find the student in an hour, then he lets the person join the next scavenger party. Seems to still work. You're still alive? Yeah, it doesn't get rough. It's very dangerous, especially if you're caught. Can I ask about something else? Do for a living. How many scavs are there? Half a dozen. Samuel was the first one. He's still the best. Other stuff? I think we're good. And I was like, yeah, whatever. What's in here? Good day. What can I do for you? May I ask your name? Everyone calls me Smitty, probably because I'm the local blacksmith and I have this giant handlebar mustache. A few questions? Ask away. Where did you get all your shop equipment? Why, any competent blacksmith can make his own anvil. Of course, I really just sort of learned the craft by practice, but I made most of my own tools. What do you make here? Mostly I make and repair tools and implements here. I also fix things for the hub merchants. With the help of Miles, the chemist, I reload bullets from time to time. Can you make guns and bullets? While building guns, making shell sticks, machining, and I just don't have the tools for that. But with the help of the Miles chemist, I can reload old brass, since I can cast bullets. Nothing else, thanks. Sure. I'd like to buy something. I recommend you check out Tyne's store just to one side of the gates. I don't actually sell anything here. I trade it to Tyne or the hub merchants for goods. Oh, okay. Done. But what's this? I searched the stuff. Neat. Then I go in here. Then I go over here. Then I go over here. And then I search that. And there's a assault rifle. And a bottle of beer. Am I gonna get rumbled? No, the door's shut. There's a regulator. And kind of this tent. Can I collect a whole series of dogs? Hello, pup. Where's my dog? Did my dog get caught underground or something? AK-112, 5mm it is. Has 24 shots of 5mm. So really fast. 8 to 16 versus 45 versus 12 to 22. So a little underpowered. Even versus my hunting rifle, which is range 40. 8 to 20, 8 to 16. So this is just shoots a little bit further. Hello, stranger. May I be of service? I'm getting to know the people of Aditum. I'm called Chuck. Welcome to Aditum. I'm afraid that most of the people here aren't too forthcoming as strangers, though. What's your job, Chuck? I'm a farmer. I also like to do a little bit of work in the buildings, restoring them, keeping them intact. Sometimes I give advice. Ooh, what kind of advice? Chuck pulls out a set of tarot cards. Let me consult the cards. He shuffles. Pulls out a card with a picture of a man with a vibro knife and a flag. The Prince of Swords in the northwest. You must face a powerful foe far to the northwest. Thanks for the advice. Good journeys, Wanderer. Barter? Nah. Definitely sounds like a thing I'm gonna have to do. I'll be blown away when the game reveals that that actually is going to happen, but it sounds like I have to go up in that direction anyway. Child! Child is gone. Let's steal his things. Crowbar! Have to sell some of this extra stuff. Help? There's our dog. It's just a whole, like, channel that I can't go inside anyway over there. That's fine. Looking I know the scrolling might be a little rough to look at. Seems like the only place I can go, excuse me, from here is up here. Hey, I healed a hit point. How's you doing? Oh, you're full up. Let's give you some stuff to carry that I don't want to carry. How do you feel about a backpack or a bag? There was nothing in these, right? Yeah, there's nothing in that bag. I dropped a thing on the ground. I should put together my bag. I've dropped a bag on the ground, I think is what I did. Actually, no. Let's give him that stuff. That's fine. Here, have a backpack, have a crowbar, and have this bag. I don't know why, but just take it. Decided I don't want those rocks. I think I pulled all of that. Oh, I see. The rifle has burst mode, which means you can shoot multiple shots at once, but the accuracy goes down, I think, when you do that. But then I guess that means if you do shoot in burst mode, you can shoot multiple shots that all do the same damage. Close range against a soft target. Soft target can do a lot of damage. Oh, okay. Might be worthwhile then. Okay, I've met a lot of people. We are going to just drop another save. Then we're going to go this way. What is that? Junk. Great. Signs of gang activity are evident in the partially rebuilt nightclub and tiny outposts here. Shots fired. Newspaper machine. Car. Diesel truck. I see member of the Blades. Hello. I see member of the Blades. I see boxes. I see a chair. I see beds. I'm guessing the idea is that if you're up here, you're probably a Blade. I see a stop sign. Weirdly, that no one has stolen and put up in their dorm room. What? Why are you talking to me? They'll hear you, no? Who are you? I'm Greg, but don't let anyone else know. They'll come find me. Why are you so jumpy? Jumpy? I'm not jumpy, just careful. They all say I'm paranoid, but I'm the one that's going to be here when they come to get us. Coming to get you? Who's coming to get you? Up your medication. Alright, that's not going to help. They're coming and you can't stop them. Okay, that's... Thanks for that. Junk. There's no way this junkyard wannabe will ever drive again. Okay. That's sad. Ah, lots of people in here. Talk. Strong, stout man with a bushy beard. Hello, lad. What might you be looking for today? Who are you? Well, I'm McRae. I help the Blades. Some against the Death Claws and that regulate a bunch. Teach them a bit about protecting themselves against the nasties. What kind of stuff do you teach them? Well, my specialty is fighting with my fists and taking a punch or two more than the guy throwing them at me. You can teach me anything? You seem to be an alright lad, but me time's busy with keeping the Blade schooled. If things were to straighten themselves, I might be having the time then. Ask something else? Oh, what might you be looking to know? What can you tell me about the Blades? A good group of people is what the Blades are. Stuck ear between the damn regulators and the Death Claws ain't meant the happiest life for M, but they survive. So you can't tell me much. Part of me wants to go inside there. Part of me wants to go over here, where all the kids are streaming out of. See ya. Nice weather we're having today. Oh, there's a mystery man over here. Hello. Hello. I see a small child. Where are your parents? I don't know, around here somewhere. So there's another way out over here. And then there are the Blades. Oh, I'm a mechanical man. I did not work on the Fallout Fixed patch. Or, sorry, you worked on the Fallout Fixed patch. I installed the Fallout 1 and 2 patch. But thank you for doing the work. I'm sure that it helped inspire other people to do things as well. Just too bad we ran out of diet. Is that just Nuka-Cola? Ah, yes? What do you do around here? I pontificated on life a lot and helped the Blades understand the true meaning of Nuka-Cola. Oh, what's so good about Nuka-Cola? It's the stuff of life. Well, actually, if I don't drink it on an hourly basis, I get a splitting headache. Doesn't seem to help anyone that much. So, how much of this stuff do you drink? About 5 liters a day. Can I ask you something else? Yes. What do you do around here? Wait. I already asked that. Who's in charge around here? Razor's the woman you're going to want to talk to. What's with it? Stuff of life. Ask something else. What do you do around here? I can ask you something else. I'm just looking around. Thanks. Stop wasting my time. You're correct. So some of those are colas I can pick up, and some of them are not, it seems like. Nope, they're all pickable. Hello, I don't think I've seen you around before. Can I help you with anything? This gang is extremely polite, which makes me think they're a cult. Who are you? I'm Michael. My wife Christine and I live here as Blades and help with what we can. Can you tell me a little bit about LA Boneyard? Sure, to the south is Adidam. Over to the northeast, you'll find the Gun Runners. Okay, up in this area that was over here. But you have to get through the Death Claws to get to them. To the west are the Followers of the Apocalypse, and to the far south, I've heard there is some kind of church. We'll go to the Followers, probably. I think I'm probably going to end up doing that. Good thing I didn't just wander into Deathclaw experience. Why do you all live here? It's not as bad as it seems. The regulators and Deathclaws can cause problems, but our leader, Razor, has helped us a great deal over the past months. Once recently, McRae has been showing us how to protect ourselves better. We're done. Just, we live here as Blades. Uh-huh. Have you ever seen the rain glow? Nice weather we're having. Can I help you? Are you the leader of the gang? Gang? We're hardly gang, but I'm the one they came to for direction. You look like a gang to me. Wish we were a gang. At least then we'd have some decent weapons to defend ourselves with. Defend yourselves from whom? We need better weapons. The gun runners a little way from here have weapons. We can't get to them. Why can't you? There's a Deathclaw nest between us and them. We have never even spoken with any of the gun runners. The regulars have the firepower to clear the Deathclaws, but they don't for some reason. Where can I find the gun runners? Or over to the east and the north of here. We can hear Deathclaws don't have to be taken lightly. Deathclaw tear a man in half with one swipe. I'm going to go see what I can find out. Yep. Boy, weird that this is a much more complicated issue than I thought it would be. These goddamn Blades, they took my kid and they strung him up and did a terrible thing. And, is that what happened? Oh, I see throwing knife. I don't think I need the throwing knife, do I? I mean, now I have them. As Nuri says, kind of strikes me as a fledgling gang. It's a, you know, bunch of baby birds getting together, forming their own gang. What's in the fridge? I mean, they have a fridge. Now, we got to close that fridge door. There we go. Yeah, these guys seem extremely harmless. Which, you know, then I'm like, oh, they're definitely a cult. But, I mean... that's great. I love that. That is awesome. They're really all interested in the rain, aren't they? I've talked to just about everybody, but not everybody. We'll try to cover everybody if we can. I think I talked to her. Yeah, I think we go at this point. So the Blades aren't as weird as we thought. And I don't want to go up into Deathclaw country if I can help it. Though it would be interesting if there wasn't actually a Deathclaw lair. It was just like what they had just said that there was. In the heart of the city, a great library, fortified and restored, rests with a forbidding yet graceful presence. You feel a sense of peace. And then there's that place. Pretty good track. Let's die. Oh, it is a library. Thank Christ I can't search every bookcase. Oh my God. You're not from around here. Who are you? Name's Beej. What may I ask you doing in LA Boneyard? Looking for a replacement water chip for my vault. Water purification chip? Sorry, I don't know anything about that. Don't see much of that kind of tech here in LA Boneyard, except maybe the stuff Miles works on. Where can I find him, and could he help? Miles lives in Additum. He's a scientist, mostly working with chemistry. Having concerns with water should be a replacement. What can you tell me about Additum? It's my original home. A little too boring for me, though. It's a fenced-off and self-sufficient town in the south end of LA Boneyard, but not as far as the cathedral. We trade sometimes with the hub. Well, what can you tell me about the Blades? I've dealt with them before. They're not too bad as far as gangs go. They have a hideout in an old club with some outposts. So, if you're careful, you might even be able to get some of them to talk. Gunrunners. Used to be a real gang, but they went soft. They started setting up a deal where they trade weapons that they get from their victims or buy them from the hub. Since nobody here is up for a trip to the hub, personally, they do pretty good business even though their prices are high. The Followers. Followers of the Apocalypse are a group of peace preachers who live in a large library near the heart of the LA Boneyard. Why they haven't been wiped out yet, I can't say. They're lousy combatants and have no understanding of the real world. Other than that, they are polite and well educated. Asked about Aditum in a way, so you already tell me the same thing. Trade sometimes the hub. Area around the city. LA Boneyard is a pretty hostile place. Never had the opportunity to leave, though I suppose I'd take it. Let's see, just south of here you have the cathedral. Some sort of cult there, but I stay away from them. Something sinister is going on there. Also, I've heard about the trading center called the Hub, and caravans occasionally show up, but I've never been there. Can you tell me some more? It's hostile. Never had the opportunity to leave. I take it. It's cathedral. Never been there. Don't plan on staying in this place too much longer myself. No kidding. If you're looking for another hand, I'll sign on. Better than spending the rest of my existence in this hellhole, right? You're welcome addition, but the desert's not much fun. Oh. So we got a little asking to do. I'm called Katya, by the way. Did I earned 210 experience for freaking up Katya, LA Boneyard Scav. Well, I'm getting a bigger gang. Oh, you like these. Well, have I got a deal for you? Trade. Talk. Combat tactics. What kind of skills do you have? Learn how to be a scrapper, good with knives and SMGs. Favorite is throwing knives, of course. So I feel like I should give her a submachine gun as well. Because otherwise she'd just use her knives. Skill is throwing, not carrying much of anything. Oh, cool. Sometimes don't worry about hitting me. Be sure you won't hit me. Run away when you're not feeling good. Weapon preference is... This is how you do this. Attack who? The weakest. Stim packs when hurt a bit. Oh yeah, give her an SMG. Ian can have the big pistol. That'll split up their what they're carrying overall. All right, so let's. I think I need. That's all for now. Well, we're gonna save the game. Welcome, Katya. I'll have your onboarding session prepared. We'll put it in Asana. Let me know when you have time. Send me 2 dates that you have available to have meetings. All right, so what do I want out of you? If I take your SMG away, you have all these other guns. I'm going to take one of those away. And I'm going to take one of those away. She said she's good with knives, so... Bag, crowbar, that, knife. 3 of those. He's got that. Got my extra hunting rifles. He's got the combat knife. This is the 44 and the 44. So it's 120 rounds he has for his Deagle. He's got 2 of those. He's got the spike knuckles, which we might sell or we might not. I don't know yet. We got shovels, sledgehammer, and then 10 millimeter, which he will not need. because I'm going to take all of it. And I could have sworn I had an extra SMG lying around at one point, but I guess I don't. But he's got his big gun. Got two of his big guns, in fact. We need to sell some of this extra stuff that he's not using. Ah, he's carrying his SMG, that's why. Can I carry all that? Okay, so far I can. How do I get him to drop his SMG? Attack the strongest, wow. Any drugs some of the time. I don't know how to interact with so let's do this. Hey chat, I don't know how to interact with getting getting my gang members to drop their weapons. Did I do it right? Okay, I think I did. Because now he has his Desert Eagle. If I go into trade, he only has the one on him right now. Okay, put your weapon away, exit, enter conversation again. That would actually do it. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I don't believe he has any extra... doesn't have any outstanding ammo or anything else that we wouldn't need. So I will say we're done, Ian. Start by not calling your coworkers gang members. All right, and then we're going to trade to you this, all, this, all, this, all. Trade. I like how it's like there's a stack of 8 and then there's an extra one, and maybe that's just my fault. Combat control. You seem like a great. You seem like a weapon preference. None. Ranged then melee? Sure. Maybe you need a knife or some sort of thing to attack with? That isn't this knife specifically? I have things that are like that floating around here somewhere, I thought. I feel like I need to put my drugs in my pocket. Knife, crowbar. Oh, we got more of that. Well. I'll keep the knife. I have to put more things in that backpack, though, or in a bag or a backpack or something. Then, can I talk to the dog? Arf. Oh, you are very. You need some healing. Okay, custom. This is how we do it. Burst, not applicable. Run away when you need a tourniquet. Maybe I should set you to run away when you're not feeling good. Weapon preference, unarmed. Makes sense. Distance, charged. On your own? Or maybe stay close to me. Attack whoever's attacking me. And you're clean. Yeah, don't dose your dog. Neat. I need to heal my dog, though. Oh, sorry. Dog was here first, though, so... Nice. Now I know how to actually figure out things about how the dog is doing. If I could teach my dog to heal, that'd be great. I have 105 days left. It'd be really nice to, like, find a... Wait, you can search all the bookshelves? Oh, Christ. You know what that means. Ever just go into a library and look through every bookshelf? It's funny, right? I do wonder that, like... I know I've worked in the library. I know librarians are... having worked with some, I know they're a very specific breed of people. They're all very devoted to their jobs. They are all very much about wanting to be sure that, you know, like that things are running well and that people are looking after the books and all that kind of stuff. So that's nice. Look through the stuff. I wonder if in an apocalypse type situation, if there would be like, if they'd be like, yeah, absolutely, we need to look after the, we need to look after all of the, oh shit, we're gonna be here a while. Well, let's do the top floor first. They'd be like, no, we need to actually devote a lot of time to keeping the library open. Because more than just a place for books, at least when I worked at the library in Olds, it was very much about, you know, this is also a community meeting place. Like, we want to keep this place neutral for anybody to be able to use this space if they want to. And, you know, when I worked there too, one part of my job was they were like, "Hey, can you instruct people on how to like do computer stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely, I could do that." I'm not the, maybe not the best teacher in the world, but I think I can probably do some of that. And so people would book private session to be like, hey, can you teach me how to use Microsoft Publisher? And I'm like, okay, here's what I can do. I don't know exactly how to use Microsoft Publisher, but I do know how to use a lot of these products. Oh, it's locked, is it? So maybe what I can do is I can teach you how to do design and stuff like that. And it was a fun job. It was an interesting job. And so yeah, I did help somebody learn how to make like a newsletter using Publisher. And then I said to them, I'm like, have you we should do a trap roll here actually. Actually, what we should do is save, since I did a whole bunch of changes involving Katya. Just saving it. There. Eventually what I did do is I said, hey, have you considered like, instead of using Publisher, because what you're showing me is that you're finding this a little intimidating, have you thought maybe instead of that, using traps is 4, okay. Lockpick is 2. That is a tough lock. I don't think I'm getting through that. Have you thought about using Microsoft Word instead? And they were like, you can do that? And I'm like, well, let me show you how this, what I'm talking about, what I mean. There are just robes here. Seems like the kind of thing that you'd be able to use to do stuff with. But yeah, I thought it was like I walked them through how to make their newsletter in Microsoft Word instead, and I said you can do multiple columns with it, you can do this, and the nice thing is that because you can kind of just lock in what you want your layout to be. If you know you're not going to change too much about it, you're going to have like only a 2-page thing printed front and back, that it will be easy to do. It'll be straightforward, and you won't have to sweat too much about trying to make it, like everything pixel perfect and using Publisher, where it's going to like not maybe have things lined up very well. It's like Word will take care of a lot of that for you. And it is not, I did say it's not the best product in the world for doing this kind of thing, but for what you are doing, which is basically just a leaflet, you're not doing a pamphlet with folds and like all sorts of other things, which you can still do in Word, because you're not doing all that other stuff. You're probably fine just to use Word. And so she was like, yeah, I think actually that's what I'll do. So she was pretty happy about that. What do you want? What are you doing here? None of your business. Just looking around. Go poke around somewhere else. A donut? All right. Clearly, whatever is happening here. I see a thug. I like this. You burly bounty hunter with a button that reads, I'm Christopher and you're meat. Are you also a thug? You're also a thug. Okay, we have 3 thugs. Is this how I get into trouble? Buzz off. Buzz off. Buzz off. Inspect. They really don't give a shit about me looking at this stuff. All right. I'm sure something else is afoot. Moist Alpaca asks, is Publisher another MS Office tool? At the time, Publisher was available in some editions of MS Office. I think there was like an MS Office, like, complete or something like that. It was like some sort of thing that was like, you can use this instead. You can use this to do work with. And they did really, like, I'm a PageMaker guy. Aldous PageMaker 5.0. Like, that's where I started in high school to make my yearbook. I was, on the team, right? And then at some point Adobe bought them, and then we're like, okay, Adobe, I think by my fourth year, we were like Adobe PageMaker 6.5. And I was thinking, shit, I like desktop publishing. Maybe this should be my career instead. Like, if I'm doing computer stuff anyway, but maybe I should do this stuff. And, yeah, I had this, I did a lot of work in that. I was the advertising editor, so I had to go around and sell ads to people. Seemed like a pretty good match for me, for stuff I like to do. What's my really encumbered right now? I should think about giving more stuff to Ian to carry, maybe. I'm also not terribly well. I'm not terribly healed, and I should probably utilize some time to do other things. But anyway, yeah, I thought I was going to do all that, and then at some point, InDesign came out, because there's the whole thing about, like, oh, well, Quark Express is the way to go. That's what everybody in the industry uses. And Quark Express was also a massive pain in the ass. Because they had done the thing where it was like if you want to run Quark Express, everybody needed to have a dongle, or later on it was like everybody had to have their own unique serial number. It's just like, wow, that was a lot to have to do. And yeah, I really just found, like, I'm gonna have to take a break here. I really just found that it's like, this is frustrating to set up. I had to set up a whole lab of Quark Express computers in a job I had while I was in university. I had a summer job where I was doing IT work at another college, and they're like, we need to set up a whole, like, lab full of this stuff. And so I basically just went hard on that, and learned that this is a huge pain in the ass. At one point, I had to get a hold of Quark and be like, hey, we bought a bunch of individual licenses because we weren't aware at the time that you could get a volume license. And they were like, okay. And I'm like, can I just send you, like, we have all the, like, we're a college. For one thing, we're a college. We have individual licenses for all of these, like, 20 computers or 30 computers or so. I'm trying to build an image that I can clone to all these computers, and then I can also bring them back if anything ever happens to one. I can do this thing. So to do that, can I send you all of our licenses back, and you can basically, like, I don't know what you want to do to them, because obviously the license numbers would still work. But can you just issue me some sort of, like, volume license key that would only work for this many things? And they're like, no, you've bought the licenses, you can't do anything else. I'm like, yeah, I figured that might be the case. Which meant that I had to make an image that had everything else on it, including InDesign, like the whole Adobe suite at the time, putting everything in there. And then for Quark Express, was like a separate installation for every other computer. But at least it saved me, like, doing that saved me at least like a few hours of time, because I could just do Carbon Copy Cloner. And what I got really good at doing, it's story time. What I got really good at doing was install a thing on one of these Mac blue and white G3 towers. So install it in one place, then clone to a computer next to it, and then when that one was done, I would, like, clone to the one next to that one, and I would clone forward So I'd have like long firewire cables so I could actually like reach the next computer on the next desk in the lab. But then I would go sideways with the one I just did, and then I would go like, okay, now I can do that. So now go forward one more and clone that one to the next one and do this one forward, and basically just kind of like just kind of run these things multiple and push them all forward to all these other machines because we didn't have network aware cloning software at that point. We had to basically just do carbon copy cloner. It was fine. It worked very good, and I could kind of just get them running, and then walk around the room, and when one thing was done, I could. It's like, oh, this computer is done now, and I'm cloning to all the rest of these things. And it's like this worked really well. I was really surprised at how well I was able to make that work. And then later on, when it became clear that like the desktop publishing and offset printing classes and all that kind of stuff, the those classes were like all integrated into one thing. They were like, we're going to actually start doing more with this. So now we're buying. I think we ended up buying like the really good, either the really good IMAX or whatever there was like of an. I think there was like a something we could buy that was really good. No, I think we ended up buying PowerMac G5s for the whole lab, which was a lot. So Moist Alpaca, the dongle is just like a little USB key that you would plug in. Well, it would be like some other attachment. It could be like not always ADB, but it was like it'd be something. You plug it in, and all it was is just a hardware key that had the license on it. They still do that to this day in some places. They with USB, and so that was your license. So if you had it plugged in somewhere, when the program would run, it would look for its license on a port, and you got to hope that that thing never fails. And yeah, that meant that you could share applications within an office because you could be like, well, I'm using this today, so I had the dongle, so I have it. And if somebody comes by and you sign out the dongle essentially within your office, and you're like, who's using whatever, like so and so, are you using it today? No, I'm not going to be using it for the next 3 days. Great. And they'd come over and they'd take the dongle and put it on their computer, and then they'd use it. So you didn't have to have 30 licenses because not everybody was doing whatever they were working on with that thing. So you bought 2 or 3 licenses so they can kind of get passed around to whoever's using it at the moment, because nobody's always using. Very few people are always using that one application. And if you had people in like the marketing department who were like, my job is to be in this stuff all the time, they don't want to be passing them back and forth. They just want to use them. So yeah. And like Jaded Cynic says, hope it never gets stepped on or broken or lost, because if that happens, you don't get a replacement. You buy a new one because they will assume that, oh, you're trying to screw them over somehow. That you're trying to get one for free so you can have multiples. Ah, there. Lord Zine says our dongle or license is something like 50,000 US per year. Right? There's that kind of thing. We have when we bought some of our Blackmagic cameras, one of them came with Blackmagic DaVinci Resolve, DaVinci Studio Resolve, whatever they call it, DaVinci Resolve Studio. And there is a license on an SD card that it came with. That's how we get the superior version of that product, because you can download DaVinci Resolve for free, but you can authorize yourself to have the higher tier version by having this SD card. And that's how they do it, is with this hardware dongle, which is kind of like, wow, that ain't great that's still kind of around, but whatever, it's still around. We're going to take a break for a commercial. Thank you for enjoying story time. There will be more of this in a few minutes, but I'm going to go do the needful. I'll see you a bit. All right, we're back. Just keeping things straight. Got my fridge tea. Heather was looking online for me to just like, I know we want to make fridge tea at the moon base, and I was looking for some sort of tea strainer that would be really good to use. But I'm like, I want a big one because I want to be able to make like, I might have to throw a whole bunch of tea in there, but also trying to clean it out is a huge pain in the ass. And she's like, oh, well, I'll see if I can find a big one. And then she did. It's like 3 inches. It's a cylinder. It's like 3 inches. And it's like micro. It's not mesh. It's like micro punctured stainless steel. some Chinese brand. I have no idea what. And we found them on Amazon. I'm like, I hate everything about what I'm about to do. And also, they're like $18 or no, $24 for two. And I'm like, oh, well, I'll get two just in case. They've been really good, and it's been a great way for me to start utilizing all of that tea that you guys send us through mail time and stuff, because you send a lot of loose leaf tea, and loose leaf tea's very good. And yeah, Lord Zine, the idea of one for home, one for the office. Well, I was like, well, I'm already doing this at home, and I've been using tea bags at home, and I just pulled the tea bags. Like, it's two tea bags of President's Choice brand Earl Grey decaf. Makes a great 2 liter jug of fridge tea. Just put it in and just leave it there. And I have two 2 liter jugs running at home right now. And it's just tea bag. It's very fast. Fill it up and you're good to go. But I was like, the fans, keep sending us so many bags of loose leaf tea that I need a better way to actually make use of that. And loose leaf tea is way more productive a product than bags of tea dust. So, I'm like, well, I'll use these at the office then probably. And I've already got one jug in there because we had a spare jug at home we weren't using. So I can bring that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up another 2 liter jug. Either that, or I might just go hard with getting a tank, a water tank for the fridge. Because James just bought a water tank for the fridge to replace our Brita jug that we have, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but it holds like so much more water. And I'm like, I wonder if I can, if I ask him, if it's like, could I buy a water tank for the fridge myself so I can fill it with tea, and I can put one of these big ass things inside of it. I'll have to see. But at least if I had two jugs going, then it's like I can have one that's sitting in there and steeping the whole time, and the other one is like, that is the one that I'm using. And yeah, so we've been right now. I just finished off there is a Swedish tea that somebody had sent. I said Swedish. It might, God. Okay, let's just say it is a Nordic country. It was a white bag, and I forget what was written on it. It was a very good tea. It had like a weird looking illustration of a dude on it, which is great. And I used up all that finally, and now we've moved on to the brown bag of Earl Grey tea that somebody sent us. That's also very good, and it's like roll the thing down and pinch it closed. And so I'm slowly going through that, and it means I'm drinking way more tea, which is really nice. So, but I don't. I like to also have it with milk, but I also don't want to put milk in my bottles because milk caught in this can be a problem. But at least it's this has been going very well. I'm glad to be able to drink the stuff that you guys are sending, because I don't always feel like having a mug of hot tea. And I just got to get another jug, because then I'll have the two things I can put into it. And they are very easy to clean out, which is the whole point. Is I just want something I can just go wham on the side of the. We don't have compost here in the business, so I just go wham and I knock all the wet whatever's out, the drained whatever's moist whatever's into the garbage. And then I just rinse out the rest, and the few little leaves that come out, and we just send down the sink. And I'm like, oh, okay, so, yeah. All right. Let's see. Greetings to you as well. I'm called Beej. How's it that you come into the realm of the followers? I'm just going to do that. I'm going to be extremely polite to this person. My interest in the followers is quite simple. Really, it's the followers who rescued me from the full effects of the transformation to a heinous beast. I do not fully understand. Please, go on. Once I was as you are now, a pure human, but through the intervention of Nightkin, I was taken to some place far removed from here. Ah, that's the place where it sounds like people are getting stolen away. So, please continue. I was not of a state in which to observe what transpired. All I had known was that I awoke here and was tended by the good doctor. I'm sorry to hear of that. Alas, I'm quite busy attempting to survive. Farewell. I'm truly sorry to hear of your predicament. I will find those who did this to you and remedy the situation. I see a hideous ghoul. All right, who's glorious day to you. Ah, there we go. There's a little thing I can touch. Nothing there either. So you know what? Just while I'm at it. They're just robes. Okay, let's go in the inventory and let's see what these things actually are. Robes from the Children's Cathedral weighs 10 pounds. Ah. All right. We seek knowledge to protect us from the children. So I'm guessing these are the followers, I guess. I guess these are followers, I guess. See a table, I see a chair. That's not, doesn't look like a table. Knowledge is life. Katya must be somewhere around here. Katya! Ah, 3 knives. I must be full up now. Yep. Full of knives. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of studious followers of the apocalypse, but not much else. Yeah, okay. Anything behind the, No. All right. Let's see. Let's put down a save. I'm just going to use Katya's save again, because I don't think we've done anything specifically worrisome. We've just kind of walked around this area. We went up to see the thugs. That's a way out. Is that just a rando? He's scratching his head like he thinks he wants to know something. Ah, nope, just another follower. I guess we go to see the children. I guess we go see the children. Just carrying so much stuff. I also feel like I should be healing myself way more at this point, and I don't know if I can. Well, the church should be able to heal me. Wall, lamppost, junk. Oh, this is how we get out. This is how we come back here. Okay. So this is Boneyard. It's a library. That's downtown. Sometimes you just need to first aid until you're too tired, then rest for 8 hours. Okay. Am I better off to use I guess because what I'm aiming for, what I want is just to be able to heal. So I might as well use I see. Strain might kill me. Rest until Midnight. That's 8 hours? No, that's 6 hours. Rest until healed. Rest for 6 hours. Yeah, 8 hours. Rest until midnight. Cool. 33. The strain might kill me. Did I not rest sufficiently? Ah, that's what the motion scanner's for. Cool. Do they just wander around here? There's one there and there's one there. Okay. There it is. Great. Can I run from this thing? Doesn't matter. We're just going to shoot it. We're going to come back if we can't do this. Shoot the legs, you say. All right. There was no way that was supposed to work. The devil's own luck. All right. Where the fuck do you think you're going? All right. Another shot. Oh, I'm out of ammo. That's... Ah, okay. Another shot in the right leg. Yeah, I figured he didn't like me. I was hit for no damage. Right leg. Doing really good with these legs. Missed. Why? Why did I say anything? Let's take a step back. Wait, am I out? I'm out. No, dude. Where are my stims? Okay. I'll take another one. Should have went for the other leg. You're right. And I don't even have a thing I can stab. I should have put something different in my other hand. Oh well. Instead, what we'll do is I'll take a... I'll take a step back. Ow. Gonna keep working that leg. Why? Why did you decide to stab it? Jesus. He looks dead. Okay, well, I earned some hit points. I go into my map. Okay. It's over there now. Cool. Yeah, dog meat was not great. Dog meat is still quite heavily hurt. I guess I'll drop a save. God damn it. Like, they say that they go, like, the people who are doing the running into the whatever, they go at night. I'm assuming because that's, you have an advantage against the death claws somehow. I don't know why, but we could rest until morning. I'll rest. You know what? Rest until noon. Close. Talk to dog meat. 20 out of 57. Good dog. How are you doing? Do you suffer any damage? Why would you? Oh, I'm very close to going up a level. That's kind of, that'll be fun. Heal myself. I'm too tired. Is it just because I haven't been, like, sleeping well, or... Heal 4 hit points, earn 26. Okay. Heal the dog. I heal 4 hit points. I heal 5 hit points. I'm too tired. How are you doing, dog? I wish there were better ways to do this. The strain might kill you. Oh. Holo, are there any quality of life mods for the game? There are actually. I'm using kind of the basic pack, the Fallout 1 and 2. Shit, I guess we're doing this. Well, you know what they say. Go for the legs. And then get out of the way so nobody else can shoot you. Yeah, the saying the strain might kill you. My understanding, Keytar Cat, is that that's supposed to mean that like it won't let me do it, and if I did keep trying to do it, I would probably actually die because I'm too exhausted or some sort of other thing. But all right, right leg. We're gonna work that right leg. Not liking this. Why? Did you run out of bullets or something? Can only doctor 3 times a day. Oh, so first aid or doctor, you can only do so much. Okay. There we go. Critically hitting the right leg for 30 hit points, putting a major hurt on his leg. Glad to hear it. Tear out his throat. Ian, what are you doing? Okay, you hit the dog slightly. I guess I just shot him normally. Work the legs. Ian, why? Critically hit. And knocked prone. Inventory. The last of my stims. And while we're at it, boy, I thought I had a melee weapon in my hand. Is it in my backpack? How badly did I F up by putting it in my backpack? Oh, because I gave the bigger stuff to, that's something. Maybe I can swing that. Knife is a melee weapon, but I just wanted something that, like, a little bit beefier. Because I got 4 left, right? So I might as well get a shot in. And I can't. I'm out of range. I needed that spear. Well, let's reload. And take a couple steps back. They keep doing it. Cool. Character sheet. Alright, with this perk you gain +1 to your strength and you drop below max 1 of whatever. Let's go through all of these things. Ian just killed a Deathclaw with a knife. Yep. More likely knows details people. Awareness. When you perform an examine. I haven't even done any sort of... I haven't done examine as a thing. Hand-to-hand. Bonus move. For each level bonus move, you get 2 free APs. It can be used for... only be used for movement. That sounds cool. Bonus range damage. Training in firearms. Other range weapons immediately. For each level of this perk, do +2 points of damage to range weapons. Cautious nature. You're more alert outdoors. Enemies are less likely to sneak up on you. This perk, you get plus 3 to perception in random encounters when determining placement. Comprehension. 50% more skill points when reading books. That sounds awesome. I might do that. Earlier sequence. That sounds good. Educated. Add plus 2 skill points when gaining experience level. Perk works best when you purchase early adventure. So I'm already giving up some skill points. So maybe buying more skill points is better for me. Empathy. I took educated. Okay, good. It didn't, because I canceled it. Empathy. Knowledge of the emotional reaction, you interaction with people you're talking to and involved in an in-depth conversation. Oh, that might also be handy too. Faster healing. Plus 1 boat to your healing rates. I heal faster. Healing of bodies becomes easier. 2 to 5 more hit points when healed using. Oh, but healer also is handy too. I don't do thrown weapons. Just get an experience level. Magnetic personality. 1 extra slot. Your companion limit more than 5 is always a crowd. More crits. More crits. See better in the dark. Pack rat. Vision raging. I wish that would actually make the inventory easier to manage, but carry that little extra you've always needed. Presence. So I'm guessing that is about weight, maybe? I don't know. Command attention. Initial reactions improved by 10% for each level of this perk. Quick pockets. Better store equipment on your person. AP cost access inventory is reduced by 1. Quick recovery. Okay. Rad resistance. Ranger. Chance of hostile random encounters low wage levels perk. Sharpshooter. Determining range modifiers. Easier than ever to kill long range. Smooth talker. Increase your options in dialogue without understanding what they're talking about. Each level of this perk will increase your in by 1 versus dialogue only. Snake Eater. Gain immunity to poison. Stonewall. Strong back. So I could take more. So I could just slam a few more of these so that whenever I earn experience points, I'm getting bonuses, so I'm actually leveling up even faster. One-time bonus of 10% to these things. And then toughness. Educated gives me new... gives me more skill points. I believe there's a level cap. Okay. Oh, awareness turns he looks hurt into he has 22 out of 57 hit points and crippled limbs. Interesting idea. Yeah. Okay, chat, is there a... If I was to take Swift Learner again, is that a problem? Like, is there a point... I guess is the question. This is the better question. Is there... Is it obvious? I don't know if obvious is the right word. I guess the... Christ, I'm trying to explain this. Will I know when I should stop taking points in, like, multiple levels of a thing? Because if it's like you're going to get an additional 5% bonus whenever you earn experience points, Swift Learner is normally considered a bit of a waste since you get XP pretty easily and other perks do much more interesting, useful stuff. Okay. Okay. Because if I level up faster, that makes me more powerful in the game, but it means that I don't get as many things to put into skill points. Experience required to reach level 30 and beyond becomes very large, making it difficult to go to 99 without cheating. Oh, interesting. Okay, thank you, Maricat. So, if I want to be able to do more things or provide a little bit better stuff for myself, like, and this is Fallout 1, but this has been modded into Fallout 2, and I don't know if they've changed it. Yeah. 2 perk spaces dedicated to trying to get to max level in a quicker time. Fallout 1 has a level cap. Yeah. Not sure if it applies when you modded it. Yeah, I don't know if this applies here either. So if I wanted... yeah, this is another one where you just take more of a thing. Fallout 1's level cap is 21. Oh, I guess examine is just that thing where I right click and I say eyes this thing. Yeah. Quick Pockets gets into your inventory faster, so I don't burn as many AP, and I do keep going back into my inventory. Educated gives me more skill points overall, which means my skills will rise faster. Because I assumed that at like at these levels, because I've given myself my special, I thought there'd be a way to train my special, or that I'd be getting bonuses to my special during my levels. And it seems like that's not what happens, or if it is, it's not happening that fast. So you can't earn like modifications to that. Reduces AP or greatly improves your damage output. Yeah, Fallout 1, your special's pretty fixed. Okay. Max skill level's 200. We're not going to reach 200, I think, on anything, unless I'm going to just dump it all into speech. But why would I want 200 speech, I wonder. Anyway. Bonus range damage. You get 2 points of damage. Or sharpshooter is I get better at... Get +2 bonus to perception for determining range modifiers. And that's getting better at getting things at longer distances. Yeah, quick pockets. AP cost to access inventory and combat is reduced by 1. Yeah. I could do this. This is difficult now, right? Because it's like I know I don't get to get another one of these things for a little while. Yeah. Awareness is the first pick perk because they want to see enemy HP. Honestly, I don't know that I care that much. I mean, being able, like, knowing how well I can, like, how long I have to stay fighting something, I guess is kind of handy. I do really like educated just to know that it's like I'm gonna get some of those skill points back that I'm giving up every experience level. Yeah, just knowing things just kind of seems great. Being able to make decisions based on having more knowledge is going to come in handy way more often. Faced out in 3, New Vegas in 4. I can't overemphasize the rate of bonus rate of fire, but I'm getting ahead of yourself. Is a great way to put that. Yeah, does Zekla have 20 hit points or left, or does it have 200 left? Just knowing if I have to be in, if I should be in a situation or not. You know what? Well, okay, a lot of you keep saying awareness is very useful. I'm going to take it so we don't have to think about it ever again. I've taken awareness. I have many skill points. Speech is already 90. I think now we dump it into some other things that I wanted to get better at. Barter might not be a bad one. Just so I don't feel like I'm throwing away money to try to buy stuff. I did really feel like dumping more into speech would be like the way to go, but I think right now it's like speech can just kind of live at 90% and I'm probably not having too hard of a time. Yeah, gambling. barter and I I don't know what else I can kind of learn from people. You could do more. You could do with more small guns at this point. I mean, I'm going to be shooting a lot of people, it feels like. Reliably shoot the eyes with a 95% chance, yeah. Yeah, it sounds interesting as an option. I'm gonna put a couple more into barter. My last two into barter, I think. We'll go. Done. All right, we've locked in. There's two more up there. And I'm not gonna make it. And I also don't know what I'm supposed to do overall. Ah, there's one right there. And there's one right there. And they keep moving. Maybe I'm not supposed to go into that area. Yeah, I don't have enough stims, and I think everybody else is not in a great mood. So maybe we don't do that. Maybe I try to figure out how the hell I'm supposed to get to the cathedral? Am I supposed to leave? We've done a lot of this, like we've done everything we can do in these areas. Maybe it really is about just... I feel like we're going to need robes to get in. You sneak on yourself to sneak around. Put my gun away too while I'm at it. Maybe put my other thing away while I'm at it. I should really sell some of those weapons that I don't need. Maybe I should just go back to Additum and actually do that. Hey, just was killing 2 Deathclaws, that's all. Hope nobody minds. I like to do some trading. What do I have that I don't want? 3 knives. And I think the rest of this is pretty good. What do I want from him? 7.62, 45 caliber. Let's go look at what he's got on the tables. Yeah, that's a lot. Though I need a lot. Hmm. All right. Time to throw around a lot of stuff. Hey, team, let's go stand over here for a second. All right. So, Ian, what are you carrying? You got your guns. You've got a knife. You've got that. You've got 3 older pistols. Do I even have room to carry things at this point? All right. Let's give him... Oh. You know what? Let's manage my own inventory first. The fruit's in there. Okay, great. That's where that is. Let's put the beer in that bag as well. Let's put all of the drugs in that backpack. Let's put that flour in there. Let's put the lighter in there. Let's put these things in there. Hollow disk and the radio and that thing. Anything else? There are mods for Fallout 2, which might work in this thing, that do inventory sorting and filtering if you decide post-stream you want a better inventory experience. I mean, yeah, but I guess I'd have to know. I'd probably have to go have a read to see how they work, and maybe it would be useful to have them. I have 174 of 175 for stuff that I'm holding right now. Let's put my backpack back in my hands. Now, if I talk to Ian and we trade, Ian's got like a lot of stuff here. Hard for me to manage his stuff into and out of a bag, but that's okay. I could give him this backpack full of my crap, and then he could have it. Weight 56. And I could take these things that I don't need and these things that I want to get rid of, and maybe also this thing. I swore we had combat knives for a while. He has 2 Desert Eagles. Is there any reason for him to have 2? What else should I give him? I'll give him the ropes to hold on to for the time being. Yeah, that frees me up with some stuff. Like, I don't know. Oh, I guess that's another question. Hey, chat, do your guns break in this game? Because I don't see anyone out here offering, like, gun maintenance. Like, so if they don't break, I probably don't need 2 of them. I would only need to have 2 of them if I wanted to give one to somebody else for them to be able to be using that. So if that's the case, that one's loaded. That one is not. Then I don't need that either. Like, he's got one already. That's fine. And I think I want one of these spears. He's opted not to use a spear. I don't know if that means that he prefers his knife to his spear. He probably needs a better knife, though. Trade. Is it? For who? For who is that too much to carry? All right, let's pull that back. There we go. Let's talk to Katya. What are you carrying again? Because I've forgotten. You have a gun, and you have your throwing knives, and you have a stim pack. I could give you an actual knife. I could give you this thing if you wanted it. That feels like you wear that for unarmed combat. I don't know why they're unstacked. You can't unload them, so... But you have a shit ton of ammo for that SMG that I gave you. I could give you one of these knives. Are throwing knives also a melee option for her? I have no idea. Let's just say trade. You can have one of those knives. Ian really just needs 2 to 3 weapons, nothing else. Yeah, I figured. He just needs to have, like, his pistol and a thing that's, you know, some sort of other means of attackable. Is this his... This is the amount of stuff that I... This is the stuff that I don't want, I think. Yeah, there's nothing here that I wanted of him. And he doesn't have caps. Oh, no. So me having all these extra guns doesn't help because I need to find somebody who has caps that can trade for all their fucking guns. He has 70 caps. All right, so we're going to do this. I need stims. So, here, have all 3 of these guns. Sure, have these 2 knives. Awesome. Have the one of these. The 9mm ammo? Right. I got rid of that Mauser, didn't I? Oh, look at that. Perfect. Trade. And a fair trade was had by all. I'm running out of shotgun shells. That's okay. I'll start using my rifles again more, I guess. My hunting rifle, anyway. Talk. Done. What's my loadout for weight? Okay, yeah, I'm a little lighter than I was because of all the stuff that we did there. Yeah, I don't have any ammo for my assault rifle. I know I can buy some, I think, back at the hub, and we might end up doing that. We'll see. Yeah, just what's in there currently. Okay, let's save. Did I take a break? I took a break at like 6:08, 6:15. I'm gonna take another break. I can't believe it's been an hour. I feel like I've barely done anything except I killed 2 death claws and I've been effing around. Yeah, let's have another quick break. I will see you guys in a few minutes. Hi again, everybody. In the bathroom washing my hands, and I need to stick the hand washing signs back up on the wall again. When we had Desert Bus here, I decided that I wanted to make sure that we had signs up that were like just for general whatever. I'm like, I wanted to get some shake and fold signs, and they make them. There's a place online you can go get just a nice shake and fold sign that's very explains the thing very simply. And then I was like, actually, what we need is how to hand wash signs, just to kind of drive that home. And also, I really love the idea of having, um, I love having signs that are very like professional. So I found a nice looking sign that was like how to hand wash, and it was like only a 2 color sign, and it's by the WHO, and it's like the COVID abatement kind of initiative, and I was like, oh, these are perfect. So I took we got Joe Trollo offered to laminate them, so he had them laminated, and then we put them up in both bathrooms, and I kind of love it because it's like having them in there. It really feels like very very professional place of business because they're in like very thick laminates. They're like waka 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 kind of great for that. And the problem is I haven't been able to get them to stick to the wall properly because I don't want to tape them to the wall. So, and I was like, I'm worried that blue tack will just peel paint off the wall, and eventually. And so I was like, what else should I try? We have museum wax, and so I tried that, and it worked pretty good for a while, but it doesn't work great for a very long time, which is a little bit too bad. Um, Kind of hoped it would work better. Uh, Still, it fine. Yeah, it's. I think it's just because maybe I didn't use enough of it, or I didn't. I didn't. I tried to. It's hard to. They're like, take some museum wax and then roll it into a ball, and I'm like, you can't roll it into a ball because I mean I can't roll it into a ball. I think maybe because I don't have a lot of oil in my skin, so it's kind of like it's just like I just want to stick onto shit. We do have 3M command strips up there, yes, but I was like, I have a big jar of, or not big, but well, it is big because we haven't used a lot of museum wax. We've used it in some places. And I'm like, I assumed that I would take this stuff out and I would just kind of like do this with it. It would turn it into a ball, and then I would stick it in the corners and it would hold it. And I only stuck it in 2 of the corners, and it lasted for a few months, and then they keep falling down now. And I'm like, okay, I think I just need to find like, um, to I wanted to use like a thing that we already had, like consumable, and I'm like, I don't really want to use up the command strips if I can help it, just to hang signs on a wall because they're pretty light signs, right? They're just like they're light like this. Anyway, Gorilla makes picture tape. Okay, I'll think about that. So it sounds like if I go south, if I just leave here and go south, and I just saved the game, so let's just try this. If I leave here and go south, that I can get to another location. Yes, I can. The cathedral, that's where we really want to go. This is really neat looking. So if I just say cathedral, yeah, we start walking. All right. There's the audio. I see a zombie. Hello, stranger. May I help you? Sure, I've heard your message. I want to know more about you. Person in charge of this place. Peace and unity stuff cannot be for real. Who is this master guy? I could use a full body massage. Maybe something extra. You interested? I heard your message. And I want to know more about you. I don't know much. The mind of the master is so great. I do know children marching north. We will take control of all the settlements and baptize everyone. The baptized will change us and bring us closer to God so we can have peace and unity, and there will never be war or destruction again. Ah. Sounds like he's going to dump everybody in the FEV2 virus. Where is the baptismal font? I've never been privileged enough to see the baptismal font. Perhaps if I offer enough praise to the Master, receive blessing. Hail the Master, hail the Holy Flame, hail peace and unity. Barter! You got nothing. Done. What about this person? A thug. Got something to say it fast. What's going on around here? Ton of shit. Peace, unity, love, lots of idiots running around like zombies, Morpheus counting his bottle caps upstairs, Lasher living up to his name. You want a piece of this? You're welcome to it. What's going on with Morpheus? That's Morpheus, our leader. He's up in the tower, I think. Leader, what's he... Oh, let's see here. Oh, it tells me nothing. Share some of the dirt. Guy dresses in black, does his preacher act, then he goes upstairs and counts the script. Man, I wish I had it that easy. But I better stop talking about him behind his back or the Nightkin might hear. What are you afraid of? You gotta be joking. The Nightkin are killers. You look at them the wrong way and they'll cut off your body parts, cook them and feed them to you a piece at a time. They can't be killed. They're the Master's enforcers and they're gonna tear apart the world for him. And I ain't saying nothing else. Is that true? I'll speak with whoever's in charge here. What's he leading you to? I know we're moving north. We're planning to move north soon. They don't tell us much except all the usual bullshit. But what are we doing talking about this out in the open? You must be nuts. I want to speak with the Master. Go to hell. What's going on around here? Everybody take this asshole out now. Oh, okay. Define everybody. Well, let's see what happens. I'm gonna get attacked. Slummer, Zark. What are we doing? Chanter was killed. I guess. Who are we looking at? Great, that's one. Didn't think I wanted to do any of this. This is where we're at. I could have sworn that you had a gun, Ian. Child with an attitude was hit for 16 hit points. Let's try this guy. Yep. Calder was hit for 25 hit points and was killed. Jesus. Okay. I have definitely earned all these hit points. I don't know if I wanted them. Or the experience points, I don't know if I wanted these hit points. Sorry, these experience points. I think I would like to go back to what I was doing beforehand. Okay. Map. I've been in all the other places that are around here. Because I don't have my motion sensor on me because he's carrying it. Right. I have to talk to Ian to get my motion sensor back. And my inventory is like that. And because I didn't sell all my things. And I probably don't have the available weight to be able to carry all that stuff. And nobody has caps to be able to trade for shit. I'll tell Ian to use his best weapon. Live your best weapon, dude. Oh, he has a combat knife. He doesn't need the other knives. I see. So they only have like the one weapon type situation. Well, I think I would like my backpack back. Which means I'm going to just give you all the extra stuff that I don't need. Like that crowbar. There's nothing in this bag. I think that's sufficient trade. There we go. We'll figure out what we're going to do with... Yeah, time to go back to the hub, sell everything. It just feels like I'm wasting time by doing that, but I guess that's not the case, right? It's just walk back to the hub. You're supposed to be wandering the wasteland. Yeah, you know what? Okay. Let's do that. Let's go back to the hub. It's a bit of a walk, but I actually get to see what's out there then. I'm going to have some run-ins with some shit. Oh, geckos. Right, I forgot to turn these things off. Am I going to have trouble? I hit gecko was hit instead of gecko. At least I was hit for no damage. Yeah, I could turn off the Fallout 2 critters apparently. Oh my god. The head? Ugh. They really want to get around me. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I did get hit, but... Reload. The head. Well, I shot it in the body. God. There is nothing. There is nothing. There is nothing. How's the dog? He has 32 out of 52 HP. Ian is full on whatever. Oh my god, yeah, it is very, very nice to just be able to see what they're carrying and how much they have currently in... Oh god, that is a... Yes, okay, it is a big improvement. Exit combat. Let's get the hell out of here. All right. They did say there was a vault like north of here, but unless I wander around, I'm never going to find it. I got like 100 days though, don't I? Was it downtown? Downtown. Jake was, well, let's go downtown. Do that on your enemies so you know how much ammo they got too. Cool. I didn't mean to do it that way. Let's talk to Beth. See Beth. Welcome anytime to do business during business hours. Okay. Well, let's talk to my dog. How healed are you? Doing pretty good. Okay. You keep saying that. Let's heal the dog. 5 hit points. It's got to be business hours now, right? 6:30. I want to sell something. I get the discount. But I gave everything back to Ian because I'm an idiot. Let's trade. Here, you take this backpack full of things so I can have some room in me. And then you give me this, and this, and the knife you're not using, and your extra... one of these crowbars. Is this your extra gun? I think this is your extra gun, isn't it? Yeah, because you only have the one that you have on you. You have these bags, which maybe I don't have anything in there anyway. Everything else is probably fine. Maybe we can get rid of one of these shovels. Great. Trade. Talk. I will keep one shovel. Sell. Now, what do I want? I don't want this. I don't want that bag. I don't want this bag. I don't need this. That's definitely doesn't feel like it's worth it, but whatever. Don't need that. I don't need this. People have said you don't need the spike knuckles. I don't need one of these guns. She has leather armor Mark II. Oh dear. What has she got here? Leather armor Mark II. Caps. Club, which I probably don't need. You know, I am getting low on shotgun shells. Oh no. But I was going to change back to using my other stuff. Brass knuckles. Metal armor. How much is metal armor again? 2626. Versus a combat leather jacket, which is 2380. Selling the shotgun and shells for assault rifle bolts would be better. Does she have any of that? Oh, I think the other guy does, though. Like, it's better leather armor. I feel like having better armor is a good thing. I would take less damage. Normally, I would look at a book to be like, how much better is this, or should I be saving up for another thing? Because they don't have that thing in the game where it's like, oh, buying this means that you would have this much better protection. So I feel like I'm working blind, which is very weird. I mean, I have an assault rifle. I have the hunting rifle for the other thing. Fallout, armor, and clothing, if you want some data. So leather armor Mark II is just immediately, it is five pips better than my leather armor I'm wearing. The combat armor is even better than some stuff with higher resistances to things, it looks like. I don't imagine I'm going to get combat armor right away for any reason. So it seems like this is the best leather armor you can get. And is it worth it buying that versus the metal armor? Metal armor is 10. So this leather armor is actually pretty good without great resistances, but yeah. AC reduces the chance to be hit. Other columns are damage threshold. Normal versus laser. Oh, normal. Oh, so reduces my chance to hit, but great. I can't see what that says. Huh. Also, yeah, this is Fallout 2 armor in here, but I don't know if all of that has been, if all this stuff has been modded back to being Fallout 1 armor. Because this is Fallout 1, right? So how much of this stuff is actually dependent upon whatever was originally in the first game, but... you know what, I'll take it. Why not? And you're saying to get rid of my shotgun and the shells? And actually try to find... I mean, it is an extra weapon I'm carrying, and it is extra, like, stuff I have to carry, and it does a couple more points of damage than the hunting rifle. But if I'm going to try to wait to get the assault rifle so I have burst, I think that's what you're trying to say. So maybe changing it up a bit is not a bad idea. Okay. First, let's start with getting this taken care of. I was trying to get more money so I could buy more other things, but let's do this instead. I need 160. That's an 8. 8. Yeah, that looks even. Sure, let's trade. Agreed. Inventory. Put that on. So my thing goes from armor class 22 to armor class 27. And we go with a little bit more resistance to some stuff. Cool. I'll probably give this to Ian, I guess. You're saying take this out. Start thinking about using that for the time being. Well, as soon as we waste all that, obviously. We'll go on to my other rifle. Done. Talk to him. We'll trade him this armor. Anything else he wants to give up? He has my backpack. Yeah. I think he's doing fine here. Trade. Talk. Combat control. Use best armor. Okay, he looks a little different now. That's fine. Still best weapon. Talk. Where's Katya? Right there. What are you wearing for armor? Leather jacket. Okay, well, I guess I'll leave you with that for the time being. And that means I want to talk to him to get his armor or his leather jacket back so I can sell that because he doesn't need that. Should I take his caps? Like, just put it all in the same thing? I don't know. If he doesn't mind, then I don't mind either. We have them all one big thing. He ain't using his caps? Yeah, thank you, guys. All right. I'm going to talk to Beth again. I want to sell something. Done. I get the discount. Here, have that. Have my gun. Have all of my shotgun shells. It's less to carry. And for that, I want... You don't have any 5mm. As a follow companion, he now belongs to your body and soul. Yeah, fair. And then for that, I need 1279, which I believe is what that is. And I go offer. Now I have so many freaking caps. I do think it's interesting how, like, I'm learning a bit from what you guys are saying, what Chad is saying about how it's a, you know, you don't need a ton of weapons. You just need the ones that you're going to plan on using. So I've got my assault rifle. Well, I also have my hunting rifle. Okay, sounds great. And I should probably keep that thing loaded because it's the wasteland after all. How do I load this? Oh, just put one whole thing in there. Okay, great. Cool. And 162 out of 175 because this thing is huge, has a whole bunch of things in it. I'm keeping a knife mostly because I'm just like, what if I need a knife to open something? To worry about that. All right, let's pop down a save. I sold my guns. Oh. I could go to the. I could go to the. I could go to... There's probably no reason to go talk to Jake, I don't think. I think he has the ammo I need for my gun, but why should I buy more ammo for the assault rifle? I should just be picking it up when I need to. And there's not really a hospital around here, is there? Probably the most judicious use of my time would be to try to catch if there's another caravan job that's leaving, Um, what day is it? It is the 25th. That means there's a 1, 5, 10, 15, and 25. Did I find a basement in, like, you mean the town east of here, Lord Zine? Was that what you're asking? I don't remember walking into a basement over here. Let me look at my map, in fact. No, let's look at the Pip-Boy. That's what I want to look at. Auto maps. In the hub. Downtown, Old Town, merchants. Getting more frag grenades would be a good idea. I'd have to be good at using frag grenades. So you're saying if I go to Old Town, I should find a basement of some sort? Sure, let's do that. Let's see what happens when I go over there. We'll poke around a little more. It's daytime. I might be able to see things a bit better. Here we are in Old Town. I don't see any stairs in this building. I believe there was nothing in here. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Other than just that person. I did take a whole bunch of stuff from here. And that door is locked again. Makes sense. Always good to lock your doors because people keep taking stuff. This is Vance's. Vance did not like it last time when I walked in here. What do you have to sell? Yep. I left. Oh, there. I don't know if I went down that. Feel like I must have. Yeah, I feel like I did. Didn't I? You know what they say? Lockpicks. That's what they say. I definitely picked the lock on the door. Get some experience. Traps. I successfully disarmed the trap. Didn't disarm that trap. Good dog. I think you just tried to pick your dog. I picked up a knife. Jesus. What's traps? 1, 2, 3, 4. You see wall. I can't even go backwards now because everyone's... I guess I could shove people out of my way. It's just like, are there... It said you successfully did it, so I was like, did I? That's... God damn it. Yeah, I knew it. They're gonna walk into the next fucking thing. Oh, yeah. Tell them to wait. Well, at this point, I could reload, couldn't I? Yeah. Just let's go over there again. Over here. That's where we're going. Ah. Like, I don't want to tell him he can leave. So do I go into custom and say, wait here? And this only works when we're in combat, I think, too, doesn't it? Let's see if this is what does it. Okay. Cannot do that in combat. All right. Nope, they're just gonna follow. This seems fascinating. I would love to learn more about what this might result in. I wonder if I should come back later. Then again, we were almost to the door. Let's just try it. There's a stone plate in here somewhere. What is traps again? 4? Hey, hey. God damn it. Good dog. Great. No, you have to... Fuck, dog. Stop walking. No, stop walking. Why did I walk so much? Oh shit, she's gonna walk on the next one. Let's get everyone in the same room. Great. Ah, welcome to the Thieves' Circle. What do you want? Hi. Hi yourself. If you're lucky, you consider yourself one of us by the end of the day. I know part of the furniture, you know? Tell me about Decker. We don't discuss Mr. Decker in polite company. Circle? Okay, cool. Hi. Hi yourself. Okay, great. Seems like a good time to put down one of these. Because I'm going to try looking at these. We don't talk to no outsiders? Okay. I like the loaded dice.
Bloody fine job making it through the defenses, mate. I'm rather impressed. Toss me your name.
I'm Beej.
Quite pleased to make your acquaintance, actually. For now. Let's get the other bit of politeness taken care of, shall we? What the bloody hell are you doing here?
I'll ask you a few things.
That's it? A few questions? Well, you're either incredibly brave or a total moron. Ask away, and then we'll show you to the door, shall we?
Anything interesting going around here?
Well, the whole bloody town's in an uproar, what with the missing caravans and all. Something of a pain. Cuts into the Circle's business, don't you know?
I already know who did that.
I don't know, but I hope they find out soon. People are edgy, and it makes our job a bit more sticky, say what? Not to mention all the superstitious nonsense floating about. Oh, some bosh and bother that the Deathclaw grabbed the caravans and brought them up to its lair for an afternoon tea.
Sounds yummy.
Oh, absolutely. We're all friends here.
So with the hub.
Well, you've got the usual numbers of shops and things. Mix in some children of the cathedral nutcases. Add a dollop of Decker and his underground making life hard for us all. Top it with a sprinkle of greedy merchants and that will just about cover it.
Merchants are pretty much scum, huh?
Too right. That's why the circle was formed, you see. You've got all those rich buggers feeding off the poor. And those poor are just waiting for a hero. Because of the help we give them, they practically bow at our feet.
Just like Robin Hood.
You know the story. I knew there was something special about you. My granddad told that one a long time ago. Now there was a thief. But enough of that. Anything else you need to ask?
Rumors?
Other than the missing caravans, not much. Oh, wait. One of my lads came back yesterday all aglow with a touch of radiation poisoning. Nasty business. Probably tiptoed a bit too close to the old hotspot.
Circle?
We steal from the rich, plain and simple. We give about, 10 to 20% to the poor folks over in Old Town. The circle keeps 20, which leaves the rest for the thief. Not a bad deal all round,
Fair, yeah. Bye.
What the hell do you want?
Oh, I see. Realize interesting accent.
It's a little gift from me, darn mum. Actually, a few generations before that. Do you like it?
Suits you.
Why, thank you. Have to work a bit to keep it with so little refinement about, don't you know? But enough of that. Loxley's the name, and yours is.
Beej.
Quite pleased to make your acquaintance, actually. For now. Let's get the other bit of politeness taken care of, shall we? What the bloody hell are you doing here? That's it?
I guess that's it. Cool. Just came to use your toilet. All me and my friends just came in here to use your toilet. Me and my friends came to stand in the fucking closet and never leave. It's like playing... Goddamn, it's like playing... Klotsky? Klotz? Sokoban's kind of like this too, I guess, but... Alright, I want to leave. I can't. I want to leave. I can't. Alright. I left. Look at this exceptional bathroom. Right, well, I did it. I don't know if I want to join the circle. I feel like if I join the circle, then my reputation takes a hit, though, right? Like, well, let's have a look at my character sheet. What's my karma right now? F it. You know what? They seem like good blokes, as they say.
What the hell do you want? Oh, how nice. A joiner. Well, you've worked hard enough for a look-see. But if you really want to join, then you'll have to take the second test.
What's that?
Quite simple, really. You prove yourself as a thief. Succeed, and the world is yours. If not, then you'll never see us again. Except if you come looking. And if you don't understand, that last bit is a threat.
I want to say, do you mean to move the whole place if I fail or try to kill me? Uh, I want to be funny, but I feel like sometimes if I'm funny, that I'm gonna run into like aggroing them because it'll piss them off, and I just want to be like straightforward. But yeah, whatever. All right.
Oh, what do you take me for? If you want cold-blooded murder, talk to Decker and his lot. If you fail, which seems much more likely at this point, we will simply disappear. Now then, care to try or not?
Sure.
It's so simple. In the Heights, you'll find Darren Hightower's home all plump and ripe for the picking. Are you ready for life? Do you accept the challenge?
Sure.
That's the spirit, mate! Just talk to Jasmine in the room outside this chamber. She'll give you details, a map, and a few little goodies to help you on your way. But remember, if you even think about ratting us out to the cops, we'll be a memory before they arrive. But enough gloom. Cheerio, good luck, and ta-ta.
Yeah, when the accent drops, it's really quite good. I see Katya, the thief. I've earned experience for deciding to become a thief. Cool. That's Smitty? I see Cleo. I see Jasmine. Welcome to Thieves Circle. I'm Jasmine, here to help you make your infiltration of the Darren Hightower estate as painless as possible. Hightower's estate is located in the Heights. It is a minimum of 2 guards on duty at all times. Necklace is probably in a strongbox necklace, which often has some minor traps. Be careful. There's some lockpicks, a couple of flares to make your job a little easier, and a bottle of Nuka-Cola. Try not to kill Mr. Hightower. He's one of our favorite people. You got all that. What do you mean by favorite? Been our benefactor many occasions. If you kill him, someone smart may take his place. We wouldn't like that. Okay. And we're done talking. Fuck. Neat. Oh, Lord Zine, that's... I would have never gone back to go looking for that. It didn't even occur to me that I should do anything about it in the first place. So that's fun. So the Heights map. Yep. Maps. The Heights are this way, I think. No, the Heights are up here. Oh, it's southwest. Oh, down there. Was it the general store that had a bunch of bullets? Oh, right. You gotta talk to Mitch. You can buy more books. We're done here. Oh right, Irwin's Farm, right? We're not gonna do Irwin's Farm just yet. We're gonna do it eventually. We're just not gonna do it quite yet. Excuse me. I've never been over here. So there's a couple of people There's a few different buildings. Yeah, sneak 100. All right. So it sounds like the idea is I need to get some people's attention. Let's case the joint. We don't want to kill anybody. We just want to sneak in and get stuff. I was given a couple of flares, some lockpicks, and a bottle of Nuka-Cola. All right, well, let's see what we can do with this. Is this like a broad daylight thing, I wonder? Housebreaking by day or burglary by night. I mean, we can wait until late at night. That's maybe even better. Ah, I cannot rest at this location. Okay. I mean, I can also just decide to do this later too, but Rick, a guard. One of Hightower's guards. One of... That's George, the door guard. That's a guard. They give them names. Ask you a few questions. Where am I? It's the Heights. Mr. Hightower lives here and sees people by appointment. Oh, what's your job? Huh. Where am I? Set of appointment? No. Oh, okay. Ah, it's Lemmy again. Water chips. Right, he just wants to take money off of me. All right. If I look at my Pip-Boy and I look at status and I look in hub, yeah, steal necklace from the merchants, find destroy the death. We did this. I did that already. That should be crossed off. Who am I supposed to talk to? It was crossed off the other day when we were looking at it, in fact. That should also be crossed off. No, it shouldn't, because I haven't done it yet, but these are crossed off, yeah. Gotta get Tandy back. Bust skulls, join skulls. Boneyard. Fix the hydroponic farm, stop the gangs from attacking Atom. Convince gunners to supply the blades. No, I went to, like, the thing is, for Like, we went into the lair and we killed this thing. Like, I have killed that thing. Sounds like I don't have to do this thing right now. And maybe that's okay. Yeah, Lord Zine, I did actually talk to Butch and then Rutger, because he was like, what, you killed it? I do remember that when I says, yeah, I went and I killed it. And they're like, you killed it? It's like, yeah, and this is what happened. I'm sure I talked to Rutger, but let's go talk to Rutger, actually, because maybe I didn't talk to Rutger. But I did talk to Butch. Just cut through the gun store. Give me more jobs. Mutants are still causing a problem with caravans. We have to put almost caravans on hold. Thanks for asking, though. So it's mutants. Obviously, they know that. See, Rutger knows that it's mutants. We know that Butch knows as well, because I did talk to him. I know I did it. And that's fine. I know I did it. I know I got what I was supposed to get out of it. So that's okay. I didn't bother with picking up more ammo, but I guess since we're up here, I might as well go see Jake and see if he can give me ammo or not. It is the 25th. Right. There's a caravan leaving today. Merchant's caravan is leaving today. I can go in with the merchants and I can go wherever the hell it is that they're doing. Yes. Here's what I've got. He's got a zip gun. Metal armor. He also has combat armor. Right? That's what this is, right? Yeah. It's very expensive. He has a combat shotgun. Also very expensive. He has a 14 mil pistol. Combat knife. Normal ass shotgun. Rockets. Small energy cells. There's the 5mm AP. So how much just for one? 336. This is what I need to and then we have JHP 280. And then we have 44 Magnum, 10 mil. Got the Geiger counter, sniper rifle, flamethrower fuel, normal ass leather armor, sight rifle, rocket launcher, grenade, pulse, grenade frag, SMG, hunting rifle, and explosive rockets. So I could opt for some of this for 280. Oh, Lord Zine, you're just seeing if I could get cashier XP again for doing it. So this other pistol, right? Like, 6 shit. Yeah, it's. Oh, that's the thing that uses a small energy cell. Okay. Like, is it even worth having a little extra? Maybe it is. Oh, it's 280, right? 280 for 280. Great. I now have a couple opportunities to reload what it is I'm carrying. I'll probably find more of these pistols, and I also have a ton of ammo for the Desert Eagle right now anyway, so I'd probably just maybe leave that alone. Thanks. Now I have a bit more of that other stuff, which is good. I got to talk to the merchants, right? And you find the merchants by going down here. So I have to go talk to them about joining a caravan, I think is the idea. Oh, I see. The accuracy bonus. Okay, so, right. Guns are more than just stopping power. I want a job. So, because she said that, that must mean that I can go talk to whoever it is up top to get the... Oh. Because I know I had to do a thing where I had to go talk to, like, somebody else to say, yeah, you're cool, we'll totally give you that job. Nobody in the church probably wants to talk to me. Also, command cursor, examine is the binoculars. Right. Okay, good. I should just be able to talk to somebody to say I'm joining their caravan, right? Somebody who seems like they're in charge. Luke, I guess. We're going to find a water chip. Carts. Or do I have to check the bulletin board? God, why is this... I hate that this just feels so hard. Yeah, I'm looking for whoever it is that's supposed to allow me to join the caravan, and she said, yeah, you're fine, you can do this. I'm like, right, but, like, there's a caravan driver. No. 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 I already talked to Luke. No. Check out the merchant market if you want a job, and then he doesn't have anything to tell me about that. Is it because she's waiting for me to give her money so I can do the thing? I'll give her 500 caps if it means I can get on with my life. Or I'll just leave and I'll just go do other things. If that's what happens, then that's what happens, obviously, right? Oh, there was a little person just by the water merchant office. Oh, that's who I have to talk to. Okay. Oh, that's easy enough. That just means going back. That takes like a minute. It's a bit of a pain, but not a huge deal. Did I ever talk to... Oh, it's the library. I've never been in here. I'm looking for a water chip. Come across some reference to such things. Possession of holodisc contains certain information you have found useful. Ooh, can I have the holodisc? I'll give you 500 for it. Yes, and access tables through Pip-Boy 2000. Done. Let's look at this. Vault locations. Any events and important records for vault computer system, possible damage, weighs 1 pound. Sign label reads vault locations V34129. All right, so does this have a virus on it? Let's find out. Downloading data. I earn 105 experience. Vault locations. Revision C. Oh, they sell books too. That's good. That's pretty cool. Hello and welcome to the latest edition of the Western United States Vault Location Pamphlet. We hope you enjoy the pamphlet and remember, vaults are not just for the upwardly mobile, but for everyone. Vault 12. Under the sprawling metropolis of Bakersfield lies the technological magnificence of Vault 12, built with every amenity in mind for the prospective vault dweller. Vault 12 was given a Pressed Vault Suit Award for attention to preparedness, buried far underground. The protection that vault dwellers will receive will be unprecedented. Much like all other vaults, Vault 12 has been fitted with the newest in vault water purification systems, able to take even the waste located in the sewers of Bakersfield. This system is able to deliver over 15,000 gallons of pure, fresh, refreshing drinking water every day. How about that? That we would just talk about water. Vault 13, located in a scenic mountainous region northwest of Vault 12. This vault offers an endless supply of pure water to the inhabitants. The rumors that the water table in the area could easily be contaminated in the event of nuclear war have been found by the Department of Water and Power to be completely unfounded. In the event that the water in the area were to become tainted, remote even though it may be, Vault 13 has been fitted with the government-approved vault water purification system, rated to work without significant loss of output for over 250,000 hours. More. Prospective vault dwellers should have nothing to fear. Due east of Vault 13, construction on Vault 15 has gone extremely smoothly. Much work was done to reinforce the walls of the third level of the vault to make all the future vault dwellers more secure in the knowledge that in the event of even a major earthquake, the regulatory computers of the vault will continue to function. Recent tours of the newly constructed vault have had many a potential vault dweller walking away with a newfound awe of the improvements done to this already impressive vault. Cool. Fun too, because it's like, oh, all the really great stuff that we're saying, right? New this. Okay, cool. Under Bakersfield, and 13 is northwest, which means 12 is southeast, which means now I know how to get there probably. I mean, we'll see when I walk outside. Vault 13 water. Oh, we don't need to worry about that just at the moment. Here's a bookshelf. Here's another bookshelf. Here's a bunch of stuff. Here's another bunch of stuff. Here's even more stuff. And let's talk again. We have an way of books. Guns and Bullets magazine, Scout handbook, First aid book, Dean's electronics, Big Book of Science. Just one is yes. I guess that makes sense. Science is important then. Okay, that's good to know. I'm probably not going to steal things. In this respect, I'm a thief, after all. I'm joining the Thieves Circle. Why would I steal anything? I can't believe that I missed out in this entire place to be. Oh well. Okay, let's go continue the process of going down to the place. Nothing new on that board, so they don't really change. If you steal from the library, be hunted down by angry goths. I just had a whole thing talking about how I'd work with librarians. I worked at a library. It's like, I have a lot of respect for those people. I'm not going to start stealing from the librarians. This guy here. This is the job wrangler. Good, you got the okay. I knew it would be a problem. Ah, she's so swamped lately ever since Darren Hightower started hiding up in his office. Strange man, we leave just every 5 days to the 1st, 5th, 10th, 15th, 20th, and 25th, but not the 30th. We only go to Junktown, the LA Boneyard, so what's the pay? Turn to caps, not that great. Routes aren't too dangerous. Don't have to go both ways. We leave today. Are you interested? Sure. I would like to go to the Boneyard. Right? Yes. Ah, right. So it doesn't necessarily mean you can also unload the caravan and pay 10 caps. I'm on it. You can help finish unloading the caravan and are handed 10 caps. Safest, lowest chance of encounter. So that's why that happened that way. Okay, it's 8:30. Jesus, I'm gonna have to probably take off. It is a very weird feeling because I'm like, I started on this screen today, then I did a whole bunch of stuff, and here we are 4.5 hours later, and I'm back on this screen again. Okay, so where are we going from here? Back in the Boneyard. Are we going to the Cathedral? I wonder. Let's just back in the BY. Let's just do that. We'll call it that. That's fine. I could kill more Deathclaws. It's true. I have more armor. I have burst. You know what? We just did a save. Let's do something stupid. How is everyone doing? You are practically healed. You would never, ever need that extra hit point. You should heal yourself now. No, that's okay. How is Katya? Could use some actual healing. How are you, dog? Oh, right, I can just look at them. I don't have to do it this way anymore. I feel like that's about the maximum I can do. Yeah, strain might kill me. Okay. So we put a save down. We're going to see what happens. Can we kill more Deathclaws? Watch out for Deathclaws. There's 2 up there. This guy's going to come out of there. There's 1 there and there's 1 there. And I just want to fight 1. There's one there. So there's 3 now. Also, I feel like... Okay, so it's over there is the place to go. So I sneak. Just in case I need to stab something. And I have full ammo. All right. Best to do this. Oh, shit. Not a bad start. Oh, we're going to summon the rest of them, aren't we? Yep. Knocked prone. That's very powerful. No, that's 6. I get 1 shot out of this. That was not a lot. Yep. I'm gonna need... fuck. What fun. Can you, like, go after the other ones for, like, a brief second? Great. Ugh. Oh, good. I can't even see what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I need to get out of the way because I'm gonna get shot. Like, I feel like I'd be better off just moving. I did tell Dogmeat to stay where he was, didn't I? Oh, God. All right, we're gonna move. Yep. Oh, well, whatever. If we don't make it, we don't make it. I think I didn't want to do it that way. Yeah, that definitely killed me.
Your bones are scraped clean by the desolate wind. Your vault will now surely die, as you have.
Ah, you know what? We did not bad. Maybe we'll go back there and try again. And we'll change everybody's on your own, maybe? Would I prefer that to charge or just stay close to me? Run away when you're not feeling good. You don't have burst. Attack whoever's attacking me. That sounds good. Need some more healing anyway. Good Doge. What about you? Be sure you won't hit me. Run away when you're not feeling good. Sure. Range than melee. Sounds good. Distance. On your own. That's probably fine. That's all for now. And Ian. Custom. Be careful not to hit me. Run away when you need a tourniquet. Range than melee. Stay where you are. Snipe the enemy. Attack who is the strongest. Attack impacts when hurt a lot. Okay, cool. Yeah. You know, gunfire. Heal the dog, heal the dog. I'm too tired. Okay. Now, if I'm too tired, does that make me shit at accuracy and stuff? I wonder. I'll resave, yeah. I don't have to go through all that shit again. And then forget that I've changed their behavior. Watch out for death claws. Sneak. I'm hoping that by sneaking and walking like this, that I'm actually going to all right. Yeah. That one's going to see us. We should probably try to aggro one at a time. But not in the doorway. Oh, there's one on the streets over here. Okay. That's maybe even better. Good. I fucked up. And I did it immediately, which is what's even better. Hit the wrong button, and then also didn't do what I wanted to do. Well, that's okay. We're going to take a step back to here. And we probably want... If we do it this way... But if I do it in burst, I do way more damage, which is I think what we're also kind of hoping for. Let's try that. Are you shitting me? Great. Ah, yes, attack the strongest is what I told him. Not the one that's attacking me. I'm gonna need some stims. All right. And into the inventory we go. Great. Because it has too many things. Ian, what are we doing? You looking for the next strongest one? God, I got ruined by that. And I'm dead. Yep, goodbye. How did I get up? Okay, great. It's like something had to happen
Darkness
there.
of the afterlife is all that awaits you now. May you find more peace in that world than you found in this one.
All right, we'll try one more time. Felt like, in a way, that I was doing a bit better. Ian being told to snipe broke his brain. That's a good point. Charge. Stay close to me. On your own. Charge. Okay, actually, that's a good point. Let's see here. Attack whoever's attacking me. Or whomever you want. The weakest? We were kind of all going after the weakest, I think. Distance. On your own. And hers was... on your own. I think that makes sense. Okay. One more time. Boy, I'm learning a lot about this kind of combat. There's that one there, and there's two up there, I guess, still. Oh, Jesus. Yep. So, stick. Better to do the stick or the stim packs? Having base Fallout 1 and having none of these options. No kidding. That is the assault rifle, yes. Use stims and reload gun without paying, yes. So if you have the inventory open, you can do lots of stuff in it. We want to have this ready. Those three things are all doing that. I have no idea if grenades would even be worth it here. I do have Psycho, yes. Kind of didn't want to take a bunch of drugs if I could help it, but... I wonder if throwing a flare in an opposite direction would actually be a good way to do things. Shit, we might make it. Should I try to make it? Like, can you leave? I can't even hit him from here. If I get to leave, does everyone come with me? Ha! Okay. I can see a warehouse north with a mote of glowing goo surrounding it. Oh, that seems like radiation. And there's one way over, and that's it. Well, I'm going to put a save down anyway. Got past the death clause. Maybe I will put that thing away for the time being. Looks as if that person died very painfully. All right. I will give them props for avoiding the moat. Some sort of acid moat, I imagine. Let me talk to this guy. What is your business here? I need to speak to your boss. It's very important. I want to buy some weapons. Ah, very good. Customers are always welcome. Come in, but please keep your weapons holstered. Go find Zach. He can set you with anything you need. Okay. Nice. Got any Nuka-Cola? I mean, I do. Some guy fell in the moat once. What a horrible way to go. Yeah, I bet. I see a gun runner. I'm Zach. You want to buy weapons? Okay. Shock spear, ripper. Ah, energy weapons. Pistols, combat shotgun, combat knife, spike knuckles, power fist. Power fist. Ah, I see energy cell. Cattle prod, another one. Assault rifle, microfusion cell, small energy cell, pulse grenades, plasma pistol. I see a minigun. Oh, cool. Ripper's fun. It's a chainsaw knife, is it? Oh, cool. One AP melee weapon. All right, a flamer, sniper rifle. So this for 5mm, which is what I'm using with my assault rifle right now. Just faster, I guess. That's also a big gun, I think, if I remember correctly. 7.62, 14mm AP, 223 full metal jacket, 5mm AP. HP, 10mm AP. Okay, so he's got all that stuff. I don't actually have anything that I want to do. Do we talk? Ah, discount. Gabriel says so. You got to pay full price for everything else. Can you modify or upgrade weapons? One of my rifles could use some attachments. Put a scope on the hunting rifle for that. Assault rifle, give it expanded magazine. Oh, that's cool. Neat. I want something else. Sorry to bother you. Can I talk to anybody else? Not often that we get visitors. How can I help you? Why don't you get many visitors? Or what is it you do here? Manufacture weapons and ammunitions. Been at this last 30 years, but last 10 have been hill. Why is that? We stripped the areas around our factory of all the scrap metals that were left after the war. Now we have to rely on additives to supply us with raw materials. And what's so bad about that? At first it was fine. They supplied us with raw materials, we manufactured and sold the weapons, and 3 years ago, Zimmerman hired some mercenaries to help protect Additum from the Death Claw and the odd random attack by raiders. Those regulators are cold-hearted bastards and are squeezing us for all we have. We make the guns and they get rich off it. That's rough. What would you give me to take care of the Death Claws? Get rid of the Death Claws once and for all. Death Claws. Once for all, we can name your price. I have some friends who can really use some of your weapons. You clear the Death Claws, all of them, you got yourself a deal. Okay, I'll do it. Typical gun runner. Some guy fell in the moat once. Keep your weapon holstered. Don't bother me. Got any Nuka-Cola? Rubber boots. I feel like the rubber boots are important somehow. They look durable enough. Oh, a pair of sturdy rubber work boots. They look durable enough to keep out sludge at least for a while. It weighs 2 pounds. So like that's like a thing that I could put on my body and I could walk around in them. They have lockers. I bet I'm not allowed near them, because I bet you that's where all the weapons are. Well, it's 9 o'clock. So, put on me wellies. And we're done, folks. I did a thing. I signed up for the whatever, and now I have to try to figure out how to kill 3 remaining death claws. I feel like I'm not set for that. I feel like I'm not going to be able to do whatever it is I need to do there, and I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to be able to get the hell out before they all end up catching me in the first place. But that's fine, because if maybe I need to buy more weapons, spend on better stuff, who knows. I got all the way here, and now I'm like, well, now I can do this, but at least I stagger save, so we can always figure that out. But this, of course, has been another bonus stream with me playing the original Fallout from 1998. Sure, that sounds about right. Jade Cynic, it has been a blast so far. I've been having a really good time doing this. It is definitely that. As I said to people, like, it is crunchy. Like, this interface is like, oh my god, this is the kind of granular difficulty they build into the interface to let you do a lot of things, but also that it hasn't been thought about. Like, it's like they had to do this kind of thing, and I won't say first, but kind of first. Like, it's like, I was talking about XCOM, UFO Defense. Love that game. Played that for hours and hours with a buddy of mine. But of course, you land in a place, and every one of your squad has action points, and that's like, you're moving and whatever. But it means that you're technically always in combat. And that means that even if you're exploring a map to try to like spread out to be like, I need to find things to fight, you are always using action points, and you're like, oh, I'll move this guy out about 4 squares, I'll move this guy out about 4 squares. You're constantly doing that movement. And then you end up in then you find things you want to fight, and then you fight them. This is, I think, an improvement on that kind of attitude of, and that was like 96, 95, 96 is when UFO Defense came out. Anyway, this has that benefit of, we will let you move about on your own. Don't worry about that. But when combat happens, now you are locked to your grids. Now you only have so many action points. All that stuff actually matters now. And I'm like, that would have definitely made XCOM UFO Defense, I think, a very different style of game. As long as you were wandering around, you had 94. Oh, thank you. As long as you were like not within visual, you didn't have visual of the thing that was attacking you, you would have fairly free movement for each one of your people. What I think would have really changed up how that game would have felt. And then, when you do stumble upon, it's like, oh, it's time to attack. They did do the thing that if you do walk and you're like, path me from here to here, if you start walking and then you saw something, you would just immediately stop. It would show you the thing that you saw. And then you could use the remainder of your action points to do something like that. It was a very smart idea on the part of Microprose, I think, to make it that way. But yeah, this is fun. Your grid-based, turn-based, whatever. And I'm like, I like this. I could never really get into the original Baldur's Gate. And a lot of these other style of games from this era, like I think about Betrayal at Krondor as well, like you can move around freely. And you can even see the guys coming at you as you're running towards them. And the moment you run into them, and it's like, now we have an encounter. It feels much more like your standard JRPG aspect of, you have free movement until you run into something. You have it's not random because you can see them, but you have your encounter, and now you're on a grid, though you're fighting on a grid because you're fighting a little more feeling like action style. But yeah, definitely, I do like how this feels. It feels nostalgic in a way, which is odd since I never played it, but it does have that, like, oh, we're going to bring you back to this time. I mean, I put in 4 hours today playing it because I could probably put in another 2 or 3 hours. I could just play it all night, but I want to go home, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. And I'm glad I'm getting a chance to play this. And hope that when we get to the end of whatever it is that we are doing here, again, this is not a play it forward, right? I might just decide that when I am done doing it here, I might just be done doing it here and take it home and play it there. But when we are done doing it here, I hope that I'll want to continue with Fallout 2 and see how that goes, and maybe not on stream, maybe somewhere else. We'll see how that works out. I have been managing to get a little bit of other work done, so that's been very good. And everybody else has been getting their work done too, right? Thank you for all of you backing the Friday Nights Kickstarter, because we are producing more of Friday Nights. It's been pointed out to me because we never explain what Friday Nights is. If you watch Commodore Hustle on our main channel on the youtube.com/loadingreadyrun, you'll see episodes of Commodore Hustle go up. That's our thinly veiled sitcom about ourselves, sitcom about fictionalized versions, thinly fictionalized versions, I've heard Graham say before, of ourselves. It's a fun, rollicking thing. We tend to do them as part of Loading Ready Live episodes as well. And Friday Nights is Commodore Hustle, but with a focus on magic. You could watch them both. They're a lot of fun. And you guys back the Kickstarter to see more of that. We're glad that we can actually do that for you. They're filming it all this week. They're filming more of it next week. There will be other filming, I think, going on even outside of that, because you never get all your shots. But the plan is to get as much as you can done in principal photography right now. Hopefully we don't have to do too many retakes or anything like that. Which means that's why the streaming schedule is all messed up, because we are working on that. But streams will be returning after a lot of that stuff has we have wrapped up we have wrapped up that. Let's finish the stream. Thanks for joining me tonight for a bonus stream playing the original Fallout. I'm Beej, and this is the Loading Ready Run Interesting Entertainment Network. You can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You can also support us here on YouTube if you're watching us on YouTube. All the YouTube channels that we do, which there are several, you can join to become a member, or you can just give super thanks. I say just, but it's every little bit is really handy for us. Like it helps keep everything running around here, and we rely primarily on you guys to make it all happen. There's also Twitch, because we're streaming this live on twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun. So you can go to Twitch and you can subscribe there, give bits there. If you have Amazon Prime, you also have a Twitch Prime subscription that has just kind of been sitting there. Maybe you haven't used it anywhere else. You can use it here. You can also use it anywhere else. And that's just a free sub every month. It doesn't auto-renew. It's a free sub every month. Spend it on us if you want to do that. Spend it on one of our home streamers. That would be fine too. The last thing is the store.loadingreadyrun.com. That's where you can find merchandise. If you see anything there that you're like, man, I want to buy that. Oh, they're out of stock. Put your email address in the blank. Pick the shirt size first, if it's a shirt, and then hit notify me, just to you'll know when we put stuff back into stock. It lets me know that people are looking to buy those things again, and then it'll let you know when it comes back into stock. And we don't do anything else in regards to that outside of those things. What else? I think that's it. That's all the things going on, and we're going to wrap up the stream then, because that's all I can do at this point. But thank you everybody for watching me, and I hope you have a great evening. We'll see you again. Bye.